On some breaking developments coming in at this point. The China-US tariff war set to explode. US President Donald Trump in the latest has said that he will not meet the Chinese President Xi Jinping during the upcoming APEC summit in South Korea, a very crucial development. Let's tell you what more is known at this point. Taking to Truth Social, the US President has said some very strange things are happening in China. They are becoming very hostile and sending letters to countries throughout the world that they want to impose export controls on each and every element of production having to do with rare earths and virtually anything else they can think of, even if it's not manufactured in China. Now, the context being Trump's comments are coming after China, remember, tightened export controls on rare earths and other materials that are critical for advanced tech manufacturing. As the trade negotiations continue with the US, it processes around 90% of the world's rare earths, which go into just about everything from solar panels to smartphones. That's how crucial they are. And they've also been a key bargaining chip ahead of that expected meeting between the Chinese leader and the US president. But now in the latest interesting turn of events with the statement coming in from the US president. In fact, Beijing had already restricted processing technology and unauthorized overseas cooperation. In the latest, the US president's statement there on your screen. Let's go straight across now to our correspondent, Susan Tehrani, who's been tracking those developments. Susan, very interesting given the backdrop of those tensions and the tariff war now continuing to escalate and could take a dangerous turn.
Yeah, Molly, it's being alleged that the Chinese government has been sending these letters to governments around the world, basically saying that they are going to put in export restrictions for rare earth minerals, which, as you mentioned, are very important. China, of course, controls the majority and has a monopoly on these rare earth minerals. President Trump said that China is trying to hold the world captive. He says he's preparing massive new tariffs and other functional countermeasures against Chinese imports, warning that the U.S. has its own monopolies in certain sectors. But we can definitely say at this time that Chinese-U.S. relations at an all-time low. And for those expecting that meeting between the two leaders, at least for now, it seems it's not on the table.
Right, and that's a very significant development coming at a very interesting time. We're leaving it there for the moment, Susan. Thanks very much. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.